Yo, what is up guys, Eli here. I recently asked on the Next on Kicks Instagram for you guys to ask me some questions. So now I'm going to dive into all those questions you guys asked, answer them all about reselling shoes, how to make profit, what my first shoe was, getting into all the shoes that are around me as well. I got some really cool stuff to show you guys, so I'm really excited to answer your questions. So let's get into it. I'm not going to hold you up too much. Let's go. Alrighty guys, I've got some questions here on my phone. You guys asked some pretty awesome ones, but there was a lot, as you can see. I'm going to pick the ones I really think stand out to me. And we're going to go through them and I'll put them up next to me so you guys can follow along. Okay. First question, let's go. So T_LXBS asks, how do you decide what stock to buy? I'm going to answer this question pretty much how I look at buying stock, because I buy used, new, and some like rare shoes just for my collection purely. I will look at Facebook Marketplace, other resellers on Instagram, and just look at the price that they're asking. Look at StockX, check GOAT. I don't really check GOAT, but sometimes I do if it's DS. I'd compare that with the current market, what other resellers are selling for. Okay, that's really important, guys. Obviously, you want to find the lowest price possible so that you can make that profit, or if you're looking for a steal for personals, obviously you want it as cheap as possible. So remember that a hype shoe is going to bring more attention, bring more money. So attention equals money, because you have more people wanting it. More people wanting it makes it more of a limited shoe, because there's none to go around for everyone, and they're not just, you know, bloody growing on trees. So it pushes up the price. Let me just go. I just went off topic for a second. How do you decide what to buy? So obviously, number one, has to be a good price. It has to be under market. You're obviously not going to go and buy a market priced shoe to flip it, because you're not going to be flipping it for anything. You're going to have no profit. So that's number one. Number two, I make sure it's legit. If the seller has receipts and they're a reputable bestseller, man, I love that. It's cookies and cream. Just get it done, and you know, you can just go and buy with confidence. If you've got a plug that's hooking you up for like under market, and you're buying a lot from him, that's mad. If you're buying from an old collector who wants to get out of the game, also mad, because you know, you can just cash them out, take 5 to 10 pairs, depending on your capital. You can take 50 pairs if you've got enough money, which, you know, we're all working to. But when I first started, I think I did $1,000, and I'm actually gonna make a YouTube video on what I did with those 5 pairs, how I flipped them, and what shoes I got for $1,000. It was actually pretty mad, but that's another video for another day. So like I said, make sure they're legit, make sure they're under market, guys. Really, really important. On to the second question. So Resell Worth says, how start reselling like me, what I should fix in my page, and what should I get next? I think he just quickly typed this message because it doesn't make too much sense, but I'm pretty sure he's asking, you know, what he should do with his page next, and you know, what shoes he should buy. So let's have a look at Resell Worth's page, just here. What I would recommend, I can see what he started doing with the ledge photos. I would probably like look at getting some better angles of the shoe. Definitely you want to keep the consistency. If you have a look at my Instagram, you can see I've always got this little sheet up here, gray every single time, and you always have the same 4 to 6 or 8 angles. You really want to make sure you stay consistent, guys, otherwise your page looks kind of dodgy. You want to make sure your page looks like a legit page. You want to make it look really clean and really nice. So try and stay away from, you know, you can see he's got box photos, floor photos, and ledge photos. You really need to pick that one that works. Don't kind of test them out as you're doing it. Find one that looks really nice and go from there, man. Also, you seem to be selling a bit of like everything. Try, and if you want to go niche-y, I do a lot of Jordans, Off-White, and Yeezys. I just stick to that. Some people do high-end stuff like Gucci, Balenciaga. Other people just do TNs. Like, I know the TN stuff in Australia is going off. You're like Tracksuit Mafia and those guys, Raymond Raid, they're just killing it with their Air Max stuff. And they do Asics as well, which is awesome niche. But you guys got to pick your niche and just kind of grow your audience there, because it really makes a big difference, you know, when you have your niche. Try and get a better bio, really fill it out. Look at other people's bios, take good ideas from theirs, and make your own like ultimate bio pretty much. So yeah, that's what I think you should do, man. Get a logo as well, not just a Nike tick, and so you can represent yourself. So
72 hours later.
Question number 3. By the way, I'm wearing a different shirt because my phone died yesterday and I couldn't charge it. I had to run off. So let's get back into this video. So my homie Ned Ryan, He asks a really cool question. Who got you into reselling? It wasn't a particular person that got me into reselling, but it was more so what I was already doing. I was already trying to flip stuff and find like little side hustles to make money. You know, I started this August last year, but before that I had a car detailing business. I was trying to drop ship tie bars and stuff. Here, I'll show you. It's been a long time coming, man. Like, finally have something successful that's going well. Is a really good feeling. I spent about $500 to $1,000 over the period of a couple months. So this was my old business called ESA. It stands for Eli Suit Accessories. It was a big old fail. This is a cufflink, so you put it in your suit sleeve when you're wearing a fresh suit. I used to actually work in real estate. I was a salesperson, so I liked having all these accessories, so it was something that I was interested in. That was one of my businesses that I did. I did the car detailing. I also did Home of Hoopers. That was fun because I really love basketball, so I tried to do like an online basketball store where you could get basketball equipment, but yeah, it didn't really work out. So how I got into the reselling was I was just needing to make a couple of bucks. So I just sold some of my old shoes. I actually started with a pair of Converse or MX 90. And then I just, you know, kind of went from there. Kind of heard some friends were doing it as well, so started to do it, and yeah, it just all kind of grew from there. If I had to name someone that I watched a lot of that really got me into like shows and understanding how the sneaker game kind of works, it'd probably be BJ from Urban Necessities. He's really the only guy I watched. Recently been watching more for YouTube inspiration, like Blazendary, Untied Hawaii, those kind of guys. So yeah, that's pretty much what got me into reselling. It's just so fun. Like, I just got these ones in.
Oh my god! Wow!
Which I will be touching on later on in this video. So shout out to Limited, Riley and Alexis. I really appreciate that. So, you know, shoes are just so sick. So each shoe has such personality. So that's pretty much what got me into it. Fourth question, let's go. So Australian Souls says, what did you first start reselling, and what was your first pair you resold? Pretty sure it was the pair of Air Maxes. It was literally a pair that I'd worn. I just needed some cash, and I had these old Air Maxes. I had them for like 2 years, and I sold them so cheap. I sold them for like 50 bucks or something. I had a pair of Converse that I just couldn't wear because they just munted my knees. So I sold those for like 50 bucks as well, and then I sold another pair of my Air Maxes for about 60 bucks. So with that 160 bucks, my first shoe that I bought was a pair of Jordan 1 Gatorades, the nice blue ones, and I sold those for about 270 from memory. So that was my first flip, like actually doing the reselling thing with buying and flipping a shoe. So that was really awesome, and I found that on Facebook Marketplace. So guys, don't sleep on it, like I said in my last video, where I show pretty much how I get the shoes and everything like that from Facebook Marketplace. But before that, I did actually get lucky enough to win a supply raffle as well. I won the Off-White Presto, so that was my first shoe I ever flipped in the resale game. But that was before I was a reseller. Like, it was like I had the term reseller. But yeah, that's pretty much what the first pair I got started with. So it's really easy, guys. You can start with anything. Alrighty guys, a couple questions left. So Hypebeast NZ for the fifth question, I believe. We're up to 5. Your thoughts on the EZ V3 Alva, looks wise and resale wise? So I actually have EZ V3 right here. I did put a poll up on my Instagram saying, do you want me to talk about it? Because I did have this question, so that's why I went with it as well. Man, it is so freaking fire. Oof. God damn, look how sick the bottom is too. Isn't that fire? And you can see this is like really soft as well. It's just a really strange shoe, but I really like this shoe. How it looks, it just reminds me of some, like, straight up like just an alien, like weird ass foot. Like, that's what their foot would look like. I don't know what the design inspiration was behind this, but I really like it. I like how the actual insert is. It's kind of like a sock almost, and it's just got all these points and different angles, and it just looks freaking fire. And the quality on it's super nice. I wanted these so bad, I traded a pair of Off-White 90s in a size 9 for these. I straight swapped them. They're going for similar prices, and this is OG colorway, and you barely see any of these in Australia. So I was really happy to get this pair into my collection. Resale wise, they go off. People love them here, especially like because you see no one wearing it. Like I said, there's heaps of hype behind it, more attention, and because less people are wearing it, You know, these people, the collectors, they really want it. And people like Hypebeast, they want it bad. Like, they'll pay overs for this shoe. So if you're the plug and you got a couple Hypebeasts under your belt, this is a shoe to get them because they'll pay you top dollar for it. Oh, sorry, reminded me to upload on next one. Always gotta have that every single day. That alarm goes off. So that is my opinion on those things. These things are amazing. The Alva, I think, is the black one. Those ones were sick. I tried to get a pair, 21,000 pairs worldwide. I took the fat L. If you guys are running slots, hit me up. I need someone to run me reliable slots. Alrighty, so our sixth question. Cunning Grams said, best tips to give starting a YouTube channel about sneakers. I'm pretty new into the sneaker YouTube kind of thing. Before it was predominantly basketball for me, but I really wanted to kind of express how I do my business and my passion, and it seems to be doing pretty well so far. But I'm not the best person to ask, but I'm going to try and answer this question as honestly as I can. Get onto researching about the YouTube algorithm. I think that's really important. Once you've got those videos, you start gaining momentum, get people to share it around, get your homies to jump on and help you out. That's my best advice really with that. Try and make videos around 8 to 10 minutes long because you want to try and improve your watch time. So all you guys sticking around that's watching this right now, you guys are so amazing. If you're part of the whatever 5-8 minute gang that's watching this, comment below, 8-minute gang. I really love you. Seriously, you're amazing. You're honestly helping the YouTube channel without even knowing it so much. So I really appreciate it, guys, and make sure you like and subscribe if you haven't. That's pretty much what I would recommend for you. Just get the videos out there and stay consistent. Get a day where you upload all the time. It's really hard. I work full time and I also do this, and you know, you've got a girlfriend, you've got sports and everything, but you have to make it work. Right now it's pretty easy because of COVID, just staying at home and just doing this. They're my tips, man. There's some basic tips for you to go with, so take it with a grain of salt. Go for it, man. So here we go, 7, I think we're up to 7. My guy Kino right here, he's a legend. He asked me, what's the biggest steal you've bought and the best trade you've won? Biggest steal, this is a hard one. Biggest steal,
6.5 hours later. The very next evening,
I'd say probably 800 bucks on a pair of DS Levi 8.5 size. There's like literally 2 on StockX, and they're selling for around 2 grand. So that's a pretty big steal in my opinion. I feel like once those 2 sell, I can just dictate the market. Here's a good one. I traded my off-white Presses. I got a pretty decent price, and I traded with my homie for his not for resale Jordan 1s. Aleski Janovic says, what do your friends think of reselling? They probably think this.
Another one.
In reality, it's just constantly on my phone. They know I'm working hard. They think it's awesome. Last question from my homie Jack Gibbo. He asks how to find good price for shoes if you have big feet. Usually, my friend, big feet shoes are the cheapest. So Facebook Marketplace, go and check out my last video. I'll link it again. Pretty much how to do it, how I do it for personals. I would just look on Big Feet Sneaks Australia, sneaker size 13 plus, all the Facebook groups. These guys like to take care of each other. They're all mates, so they kind of swap their shoes and they sell their shoes for steals. So that's my tip for you, my guy. That'll wrap it up for the Q&A. Pretty much going on how to become a reseller, my tips coming from my experience getting into reselling, and I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. I will keep them coming every week on Tuesday at 7:30. So I do really appreciate the guys that have keep tuning in, keep showing the support. I want to know what you guys want to see down below, so leave a comment right now, and if you don't, but yeah, I hope that helps, guys. I hope that really helps with any questions you guys were asking at home. If you do have more questions, just leave them down below and I will answer them. I'm really active on YouTube, Instagram and Facebook every single day. I'm always responding to everyone who's watching my content, and I just appreciate you guys, so thank you so much. Next video next Tuesday. Stay tuned. We might do another reseller pickup, or I've got a couple more videos organized right over there on my whiteboard, which you guys can't see, it's off camera. But yeah, I really hope you guys are enjoying, and I will see you later. Peace.